Hello and welcome. Are you somebody looking to achieve one of the highest grades possible in GCSE Maths? Well, if you are, then please continue watching this video on indices and how we're looking at the more challenging questions within that topic. As always, we will be looking upon your prior knowledge and previous understanding. In this video, how do we actually combine indices, for want of a better phrase? And also, do we know our roots, our cube roots, our fourth roots, for want of a better phrase once again, of certain numbers? But can we simplify our working out by using a common base as well? But like I say, if you're looking to achieve one of the highest grades possible in GCSE Maths, then please continue watching this video. Without further ado, let's take a look at question 1. So in question 1, if I just scroll my screen down, we're being asked to simplify 2a cubed squared. Now, I'm sure everybody knows what squared means, multiplied by itself. So in actual fact, we could write this as 2a cubed multiplied by 2a cubed. Well, what does that equal? 2 times 2 will give us 4. A cubed times a cubed. Now, when we multiply variables that have a power, an indice, we simply add the indices. So we would get 4a to the power 6. I'm actually going to show you that more clearly and why. So 2a cubed could be written as 2 times a times a times a, multiplied by 2a cubed, 2 times a times a times a. And hopefully that gives us a more clear visualization. 2 times 2 is 4. A times a times a times a times a times a to the power 6. So our answers match. But I'm actually going to show you an even quicker shortcut. We could have done 2 squared gives me 4. A cubed squared, when it's power to a power, we can just multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. So that would also have given us 4a to the 6, and actually we would have worked more efficiently. So please keep that in mind as we're moving forwards. Let's look at question 2. Simplify x to the power of half times x to the power 3 over 2. So because we're multiplying, we need to add our powers. So just to the side here, I'm going to do 1/2 plus 3 over 2, and that equals 4 over 2, which is actually equivalent, of course, to 2. So x to the half times x to the 3 over 2 is simply x squared. Let's move on to question 3. Without a calculator, find the value of 81 to the power 3/4 divided by 27 to the power 2/3. Now, at the very start of this video, I mentioned, are we able to recognize common bases? Some people will actually evaluate this. They may know that the fourth root of 81 is 3. 3 cubed is 27. However, I need to show you a more foolproof method. 81 is a power of 3. 27 is a power of 3. So this could actually have been written as 3 to the power 4. I'll just do some working out to the side here. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. So I'm going to rewrite 81 as a power of 3. I still have my power 3/4 divided by, and 27 is also a power of 3. It's actually 3 cubed. And again, I'll just show you that to the side here. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. Now, I believe it was in question 1, I said if we have a power to a power, we can multiply the two powers together. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So this simplifies nicely to 3 cubed. In fact, I'll just show you that again. 3 times 3 quarters equals, sorry, not 3 times 3 quarters, is it? It's 4 times 3 quarters. That equals 12 over 4, which is equivalent to 3. Hence, I've written 3 cubed. We now need to do 3 times 2/3. That equals 6 over 3, which is equivalent to 2. So I could actually rewrite my denominator as 3 squared. Well, when we divide, we subtract our powers. 3 subtract 2 is 1. So we're left with 3. I could have written 3 to the power 1, but it's not something we do, because anything to the power 1 is itself. 3 to the power 1 is 3. And 3, obviously, is an answer as an integer. Let's move on to question 4. Question 4. Simplify 5x to the negative 2y cubed, all multiplied by 2x to the 4, y to the negative 1. So hopefully this will bring everything together. Let's have a look. 5 times 2 simply gives me 10. X to the negative 2 times x to the 4. When multiplying, we add our powers. Negative 2 add 4 gives me x squared. Y cubed times y to the negative 1. 3 add negative 1 gives me y squared. Now, as always, we always say, if we have touched upon any topics in this video that you're unsure of or you think you might need more support with, please check out our other videos. But for now, the very best of luck in your quest to achieve one of the highest grades possible in GCSE Maths. And thank you for watching.